Hi there friends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading today. And so if you are tuning in, you probably know what the reading is about today, and it's not necessarily a past, present, future reading today that we're doing on this celebrity. It's more so about the recent event or thing which has happened to him. So let me just talk about it a little bit. Justin Timberlake has been diagnosed with Lyme disease, and we know that Lyme disease can be a very serious condition lasting lifelong, or it can be something which is treated, not completely going away, but manageable. And there have been other celebrities who have contracted this disease, like Justin Bieber, Avril Lavigne, Shania Twain as well. So Canadians, basically. Not surprising, seeing as Canada is very much like, yes guys, I am Canadian, so I will tell you that Canadian people like to be outdoors a lot, and there are a lot of trees and tall grass around, so ticks can be anywhere truly. But yeah, Justin Timberlake has contracted Lyme disease, and he said recently that he was on tour and he was feeling tired and drowsy and lack of energy, and he couldn't understand why. And then apparently they did a test, and yes, it was Lyme disease. So Lyme disease comes from ticks, tick bugs, and they can bite you and they will carry the disease and infect you with it. So yeah, if we know the case of Avril Lavigne, for instance, she took a long hiatus from her work because her Lyme disease affected her so strongly. And then she came out with a song, Head Underwater, and she basically had a spiritual revelation and started to basically like become a Christian and that kind of stuff, due to her Lyme disease. Like, I guess she was really praying to get out of it and get better. But anyway, let's see what this journey is going to be for Justin Timberlake. And we are going to take our oracles first here, guys, and then we are going to take our tarot cards down below. So let's first ask, how is Justin Timberlake feeling right now? Or we should say, well, yeah, how is he feeling right now about this situation? Okay, self-love. So, let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Yeah, I long to take care of myself like never before. Now, I feel like Justin Timberlake is a guy who has always been taking care of himself, really, for his own public image. He's had to, you know, look good over all these years. He's had to take care of his voice, take care of his body, etc. But you know what? There was a viral video circulating recently about Justin Timberlake just doing that song. What is it called? You know, that one from the Trolls movie. I've got this feeling inside my bones. That song. What is it called again? I forget, guys. Comment down below. What is the name of that song? Oh, yeah. I don't know. What is it called? Sunshine in My Pocket? I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. But there was that viral video recently that came out of him on his tour where he basically just sang the first line of the song, I got this feeling. And then he put his mic out into the crowd for the crowd to sing the rest of the song, you know? And people were criticizing him for doing that. Like, people were making fun of it. All these TikTokers and people were making videos of like a parody of this, like, oh, I'm Justin Timberlake and I don't sing on stage, I just get the crowd to sing for me, this kind of energy. But really, nobody knew that he was feeling that exhausted, and he also couldn't understand why he was feeling so exhausted. So yeah, self-love, time for self-love, time to take a break, get treatment, do the things that he needs to do. So what else do we need to know about this situation? Thank you. Okay, boldness, destination or bust, the cutting edge, long journey, trailblaze, true grit, challenge, navigating uncharted territory, resourceful, team, got your six, unflappable courage. So wow. What I'm hearing from this is survivor. He is determined to be a survivor. He's determined to get through this illness, try to manage it the best he can. And I feel him that he's going to be hiring the best doctors and also having his family and closest loved ones around him, helping him through this difficult time. I feel like he really is getting treatment. I feel like he could be going through a treatment program, treatment regimen. I actually see they may be running a bunch of tests on him. I feel like every turn of this journey with doing treatment is kind of scary for him, actually, like a question. And I feel like he's really wondering, am I going to get better or is this going to get worse? I feel him saying that. I actually feel he may have contact with some celebrities like Justin Bieber or Avril Lavigne. Actually, Justin Bieber is kind of coming up strongly. But I actually feel Justin Bieber being pretty consumed with his own issues, so he may not be calling up Justin Timberlake on the phone saying like, hey, I'm here for you. But I do feel that energy coming up from Avril, actually. She may be in solidarity with him or contacting him or something, and just giving him support. So I feel like there are quite a few celebrities who have had this Lyme disease and like they're going to try to support each other. So let's see what else comes up in the cards about this situation. Well, deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, nourishing, social resources, true feelings, support, savings, perception, sustenance, looking deeper, provided for, conscious. Okay, we know Justin Timberlake has a ton of money. I don't know how many millions he has, but I feel he's definitely a millionaire. So he is going to have the supporting resources that he has, but I actually do get that feeling it is going to be a journey for him to managing this disease or to healing as much as he can, because I feel like for him, there could be a situation where it's like it gets worse before it gets better. So I actually do hear something about pain. Like he could potentially come to a point where he's in pain, or he may already be in pain because of this disease. But with this, I also see many people coming together in support of him and saying that they experienced something similar, or fans basically coming forward in solidarity for him. I want to ask if he will be doing anything for people with Lyme disease in the future. Will he be doing anything for those people who have Lyme disease? Let's ask. Because I do get an energy coming up about like he could potentially start a foundation or be visiting some kids or something. So what do I need to know about his future with Lyme disease support? Oh, dynamite. Leo and Leo energy. He may become quite vocal about his Lyme disease and about the issues that he has gone through. You see here, excitement, passion, action, suspense, destroy, unexpected, like firecracker. The energy I get with this, with the Leo and Leo coming up, is like, now Leo can also be about children. The 5th house in astrology is also about children. So it could be that he does something where he is trying to support people with Lyme disease in the future or speaking out about it. I feel actually he may be doing some interviews in the future where he openly starts talking about it. Yeah, I'm hearing the word advocate, like advocate for people with Lyme disease, and trying maybe to start a foundation or invest in the cure, the permanent cure for Lyme disease. I'm also seeing him in the future. He might do something where he visits hospitals or just generally tries to take care of people. So we want to also know, is he going to be okay? Is he really going to be okay from this illness? What comes up? Oh, humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. So this experience may make him more spiritual as well. I don't know if he's religious at all or not, but you see Justin Bieber and Avril Lavigne, they both have taken to, well, Christianity. You see here, there's a monk here praying this kind of in this orange cloth. So it could make him more spiritual or more religious as well. I feel like he could potentially have a kind of spiritual awakening, and then in the future, maybe writing songs similar to what Justin Bieber and Avril Lavigne have written songs about basically loving God or Jesus or whatever, or like thanking God for their life, you know, thanking God for, you know, allowing them to be alive. I feel like he could have a spiritual awakening actually with this disease coming up. So let's see what else comes up. We can take a few of these. So what do we need to know in this situation for Justin? War. Okay. Warrior. Conscripted, deserter, trauma. Yeah, trauma and warrior coming up here. Like, I feel him having to fight through this. That there are going to be tough times with this. And also I get the message right now that it could flare up for him again in the future. Even when he has it under control, it could potentially flare up for him again in the future, because I do feel him still wanting to be a pop star, still wanting to tour, but I feel like he may have to take it easy with his health in the future. And I see him potentially having to cancel concert dates or concert venues, and essentially just he has to take it easy, at least in the near future. I don't see him touring at all. I feel like he may be taking a break, maybe even for a year, not going on tour anywhere. I feel like he really wants it. He really wants to push through. But with the war here, I feel like it is the energy of the war on the disease. So he's going to try to feel better about his health in general. He's going to try to get it under control. And also, I do get the energy of him basically having to live a new lifestyle. There may be foods that he can't eat anymore, things that he can't do anymore. He may have to take pills every day or do these other kind of treatments for the rest of his life, potentially. Oh, okay. Magic. Sorcerer, sorceress, alchemist, illusionist, Wiccan. Alchemist comes up here. I feel there could be an energy of him taking alternative treatments or trying to take alternative treatments, you know, holistic medicine or other kind of stuff. Like, I feel like he may be looking to all avenues to try to cure this thing. Although I do feel it's going to be very hard for him to cure it completely, because as I know, it's not completely curable, as I believe, as I know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys can tell me I'm wrong, but I do feel him like he is going to have to take some kind of medicine or treatment for many, many years, maybe even for his whole life. So I want to look at what the sirens have to tell us today. I do feel, and I am hearing the words of encouragement. So I feel like that is what we're going to hear right now. Words of encouragement for Justin Timberlake, please. What do we need to know? What are the words of encouragement for Justin today? Self-care. Again, self-love, self-care. Drowning doesn't always require water. Wow. If you guys know that song that Avril Lavigne came out with a few years ago when she made her comeback after getting her Lyme disease under control, she wrote that song head underwater. And it goes like this. It goes, don't keep my head underwater. Don't let me drown. It gets harder. I'll meet you there at the altar as I fall down to my knees, or something like that. And it's about how she felt when she had Lyme disease. She felt like she's drowning. She felt like she couldn't breathe. She felt like her head underwater, basically. And that song was basically her prayer to God, saying, don't let me drown. Like, really, it's serious, you know. It can be a very serious, it can manifest in a very serious way for some people, for others not. But here, you see, drowning doesn't always require water. He's really going to have to take care of himself in this situation. Not to let it get worse, not to let it get out of control, because I actually do feel like he caught it in the early stages. and he still has time. He can still get out of it. Let's see which deck we're taking today for him. I say he can still get out of it, but I feel like it's not completely gonna go away forever. So let's see what comes up here in the tarot for this situation today. What do we need to know? What is the timeline of events, basically, and things that are gonna happen with him? Queen of Pentacles. Now, I believe he is in a relationship with Jessica Alba, right? Is that correct? Jessica Alba, and this card really reminds me of her. So I feel like he's going to get some very big support from his partner, from the person that he loves. And you see here, I just put it under the magic hands. So I feel like that is a very important thing. Having that relationship and the relationships with people who he loves and who are close to him is going to be very important for him in this time of self-healing, self-care. And Pentacles is always about making something come to life, manifest, materialize. And I feel his partner, Jessica, being, I want to say like a witch doctor, but not really. It's kind of like her reminding him, okay, did you take your pills? Did you do this today? Okay, these are the appointments that are going on, like assisting him a lot and being by his side through this journey. The Empress in reverse. So what I'm seeing with the Empress in reverse is about his career on hold. I actually did first hear the words career suffering, his career suffering, but you know, he's so famous. How much can it really suffer? People are always going to know his name. He's his own brand. So his career can't suffer too much, but he may not be able to tour like he was. So we have Page of Swords here. Six of Swords as well. Yeah, it's coming up like a journey. It's really going to be a healing journey. And with Page of Swords, I feel this is actually him. The page is always that person of kind of naivety, like you don't really know what to expect. And with swords, I feel like he has many ideas going on in his head, like worries actually, like, am I going to heal from this? Am I going to get better from this? Is this going to greatly disable me or even take my life? I feel like he has a lot of worries about that right now. But with Six of Swords and the other things coming up here, like war and pioneer, it does give me that feeling he's going to fight till the end for this, that he's going to fight to become basically normal again, like try to live a normal life as he can. Queen of Cups. I feel like this Queen of Cups is talking about doctors. You see here this mermaid, she's kind of like presenting this cup of something, and I feel like it's like a cup of medicine. With the reversal going on here, I do get that energy of doctors potentially making him feel scared at some certain points, telling him that there could be, that it could take a bad turn, etc. I feel like the doctors themselves are going to worry him. Okay, Knight of Swords here. This is him fighting on, trying to make it through this. What else? Is he going to make it through this? Please tell us. Is he going to make it through this? Is he going to become basically normal and do tours as he always has? Nine of Cups in reverse. So it's a positive answer that yes, he will. You see the rainbow here, this man looking toward the rainbow. It's like the rainbow is a promise, you know. If we think about it in the kind of biblical way, like the rainbow was a promise that this will never happen again. You know, it was the thing that appeared after the great flood. It said, okay, it said like that the rainbow appeared after the great flood, where Noah took all the, depending on what tradition you belong to, or what book you read, it said there was a great flood. The whole earth was like wiped out except for the people on this boat and all these animals. And then afterward, there was a white dove and the rainbow appeared as a promise that this will never happen again. So that is the energy that I'm getting here. Like, nothing this bad will ever happen to him again. But this thing has come into his life to show him, I believe, something about turning inward and deeper spirituality, because I feel him before, like, he was concerned a lot with his image. Although I do feel like he's a good guy, he's a genuine guy, fairly honest, I feel like he didn't look much toward those things which are totally eternal, like true spirituality. So I feel like with this situation, it's coming up to basically kind of teach him a lesson, like with the humility here as well. Like, don't be arrogant. Don't think that the things you have in your life are just because of you, because you're so great. Remember to always thank the higher purpose or the higher divinity and those things which have put you in that situation as a famous person. I feel that energy coming up. So with 9 of Cups here, number 9 is Jupiter energy. It is that energy of being a teacher or being a leader. And with the Cups here, I do get that energy of like filling your cup, you know, when you feel like you're whole again, when you feel like you're full again. For me, I feel like he is going to come back to his regular state, but even more full than he was, like spiritually full, and giving thanks for every day of his life is what I'm hearing. So it could be that in the long run, this is a good thing, actually, that has happened to him. Touch wood. Touch wood that everything here is, you know, correct, accurate, and nothing jinxes him at all, because I really do want the best for him. I really do want him to feel better and truer. Let's just take one more card today. What is the last thing we need to know about Justin Timberlake and his newfound Lyme disease? Please let us know. What do we as viewers and fans need to know? Book burning, censorship, silencing, control, discord, canceled, persecute, suffocate, destroyed heritage, limiting freedom, constraint, rewrite history, mind games, changing the narrative. Okay, what is that supposed to mean? Can we just take one more? Fortitude, staying power, stubborn. That this is going to be difficult for him. It's going to be difficult for him. He can potentially lose his, what would you call it, his presence, lose his presence in the Hollywood sphere or in the celebrity sphere. Like, he may be out of the limelight, out of the paparazzi camera, out of the eyes of the fans for a while is what's coming up. But he's going to try to get through it. He's going to break through it. He's prepared to do more, to be strong for this. So yeah, friends, I truly wish him the best. I hope he can, I actually feel strongly that he will become stronger rather than kind of succumbing to the disease. So yeah, that's what I can tell you today. So if you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel for more readings. Also, friends, I do have a Instagram, which I will link down below. You can contact me on there if you need anything. I do personal readings for a fairly reasonable price, I will say. And also, if you have any other celebrity suggestions, world event suggestions, even political, whatever, anything that you're interested to know about, please do comment down below. I really love hearing from you all and all your suggestions. So until next time, wish you all the best, love and light, and take care. Bye.